Welcome to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. Today, we're going to talk about dangerous leaders. Good day, amazing people. My name is Kale Houser, and welcome back to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. Along my amazing wife, Liz Houser, we are owners and founders of Kale Houser Leadership. Our whole mission and goal and intent of this business, of this podcast in the free version, to give you the tools, tips, mindsets, and techniques you need to be a successful leader. Maybe you found yourself in a position of leadership, whether intentionally or unintentionally, and you kind of realize like, holy smokes, I don't know what I'm doing. I am not prepared for this. No one talked to me about this. No one is teaching me about this, of what are the things I need to know and the skills I need to have to be a successful leader, to be a successful business person. How do I make those connections? How do I make and build that culture that people want to be a part of? And this is what Kale Houser Leadership does. We do this two ways. One, kalehouserleadership.com. We help business owners like yourselves that are going through that interview process. They're trying to build their team and grow their team. But man, anyone ever taught how to do an interview? If you have not ever had the chance to sit in on one from the perspective of the one doing the interview, the only thing we know is being interviewed by other positions. There's a way to do it appropriately. There's a way, and there are questions that you can ask that will help you identify the people that are the exact right fit for your business and for your organization. Visit kalehouserleadership.com, get our top 10 interview questions you must ask to find the right people. And then the second is, if you need more help than that, if you need more live, real-time help on a weekly basis, twice a week, in fact, visit VIPLeadershipMastermind.com. Join our VIP Leadership Mastermind. You'll get direct access to amazing trainings. You'll get direct access to our mastermind with other amazing business leaders, some in your industry, some not. And it's really an opportunity to get real-time help. We always do Q&A and role plays and things of that nature. Real-time help for your business, for the struggles you're going through right now as a leader. Okay, that being said, dangerous leaders. This podcast is not a list, or this episode of this podcast is not intended to be a list of, hey, these are the traits you need to watch out for a dangerous leader. This podcast episode is to encourage you to be a dangerous leader. Not dangerous in the sense of I'm going to cut somebody. Not dangerous in the sense of I'm so toxic and miserable, nobody wants to be around me, and all your people are scared at any point that you're going to fire them. Dangerous in the sense of you are laser focused. You are laser focused on your goals. You know the exact direction that you're headed and the ultimate experience that you're wanting to have at the end of that journey. You are laser focused in the standards that you apply for your people and the expectations, but you are the one who provides that danger in your environment. You are the leader. You're the one in charge. You're the one with the authority. You provide that sense of danger in a positive sense, if you can think of it that way, for your people. That cutting edge, like we're going to do things that aren't done in our industry to be successful. My last podcast episode talked about recession. Well, everyone else is drawing back. Well, they're not going to the boat show to set up. They're not going to that trade show because it costs money to set up all your things, your RVs. We're going to do that. We're going to double down. This is going to be the best RV show we've ever had. We're going to give all of our salesmen the training of how you talk to customers in this times of the economy. We're going to give them the tools. But you're the one as the leader that is responsible to provide that danger in the environment. It spurs that movement and action. That danger, that sense of commitment is what spurs action in your people. They see you walking that line. They see your intent and your purpose in doing so. And they're like, I want to be a part of that. Like, this is awesome. We're moving. We're shaking. My buddy just lost his job over there because their leader, cut everyone, killed their advertising budget, killed their customer relations. But here at this company, at Vandalay Industries, we're doubling down. We're going. The kicker about this is you must have accountability in your organization. You must have expectations set and a standard part of your culture that when you are going down these paths that some may see as dangerous, as risky, that people are so committed to the goal, so committed to the result at the end and your vision for that, that they're willing to go with you. They're willing to take that risk. They're willing to bet the farm because they believe in you as a leader. They believe in your vision. You've created that culture that they want to be a part of. You have those high standards. Now, certainly high standards of, efficiency, high standards of production, high standards of, all the things that we use to measure success. But you have high standards for your organization as a whole, that we will not accept mediocrity. We will not accept a recession. And we're going to live so dangerous that we're going to push through this. And despite what everyone is telling us, we're going to be successful and do the things we need to do to be successful. Now, in order to do that, yes, you need high performers on your team. You need people that don't just show up, punch the clock, input the data, and leave. You need people that understand the vision and their piece of it and how they fit into it, so that when they do show up, they're there, or they show up early. Holy smokes. And instead of just being like, click, 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 all right, data entry, one in, one out, one in, one out, one in, one out for the next 8 hours, they go, hey, I noticed this change, and this is changing over here, and I did this analysis, and if we do this and this and this, we'll gain a 20% increase on our budget this year. Or we'll save X amount with these vendors by setting up this payment plan, which allows us to give more money over here to this department for our advertising. Like, those are the type of people you need on your team, not just the in and outs, time clock punchers. But in order to have those people on your team, right, there's lots that goes into that, which is the entire point of this podcast. You need to listen to all of the episodes. But you need to give them the tools. You need to give them the training, and as well as the expectation and the understanding that as they become high performers, it will not be wasted. It will not be arbitrarily used up and abused for your own purposes, but that will be part of a larger contribution to everybody's success as an organization. And that's what creates high performers. That's what creates your A players. That's what moves your C and B players up a level, is when they have those expectations laid on them, they're given the training, they're given the tools, and they're held accountable. Now, lots goes, of course, into this. There are moving parts, but these are part of the keys to it. So be that dangerous leader. Be so dangerous that when somebody is hired on with your company and corporation, you lay out a plan for them. Like, hey, you want to make an extra $50,000 this year? These are the things that you can do to make that happen. I would be happy to pay you an extra $50,000 because you're contributing so much to our organization and our growth. Be that kind of dangerous. Take risks on your people. Like, hey, I know it's going to cost us $5,000 to send you to that business boot camp in South Florida. And that's a lot of money for us right now, especially in this recession. But you also understand, holy smokes, the principles that are going to be learned and the different mindsets and the shifts and the connections that are going to be made there will absolutely change the way you do business and how you see your business. It's dangerous thinking. People don't think like that. They're going, I ain't sending you to that conference in South Florida. You're just going to go down and sit on the beach. Like, no. You set expectations, you give them the training and the tools and the opportunity, and then you hold them accountable. That's how you create high performers that will help you achieve your dangerous goals. Be the dangerous leader. Be the leader that people want to be around. That's our job. That's what we're called to do. If we can help you do that, if you feel lost or not adequately trained, or that you yourself do not have the tools to be that leader, please reach out to us. That is what we are here for. You can start by visiting VIPLeadershipMastermind.com and checking that out. Get your first month half off. Give us a chance to help us help you, and then we can work together and go that route. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Remember, recessions are optional, and you only need two things to be successful: the right information and the proper guidance. Let us help us get both of those things into your hands. No matter where you're at in the world, have a fantastic afternoon. Bye.